Go live in a second. Just gonna run DCS. It's launching. Hope you guys can hear me better this time. I changed some of the settings in the microphone. So I hope this is better than the first stream. And this is the second stream, so I'm still trying to get used to everything, truthfully. Alright. When it comes, by the way, when it comes to multiplayer servers, I have these servers listed on my favorites. They're part of the community that I joined, the Virtual Joint Forces, FJF. So you guys feel free actually to join us. Actually, currently they're doing an operation right now on the Persian Gulf. Got Persian Gulf operations, 21 people in. Yeah, I joined the party a little bit late, so I'm just gonna go to one of our attack servers, continue off where we left off, right here, the Persian Gulf TAC 2. It's a public server, there's no password, so you guys can feel free also to join the server. Usually in the evenings we get about somewhere around 6 to 8 people. It's not overcrowded. So we can have plenty of fun and time, and to sit back and relax and not feel the pressure out there, like in some of the busy servers. Yeah. All right. See what we're going to be doing for today. I actually forgot to set up my joystick. 1 second. See what's going on here. We're going to do dynamic slot. Let's see. So the radio tower is still up. So that one is a tough one, truthfully. There's an SA-8 and an SA-15 site right here. Right over here. There are two SA sites. And it's a pretty tough terrain for the Eagle. So I don't know. We'll see. In the meantime, we're going to be most likely taking off from Kesham Island because it's just in the center of the map. So we have distance for everything pretty much. And in terms of loadout, we're going to just my usual skin. Have this clean. That's usually the one I use. In terms of the loadout, I like to go with GPU 54s. Let's see where the GPU 54 is. So I have it saved somewhere. Two 8 GPU 12s, one tank, TGP NVP. I mean, I actually think that might work. Then we're very light on the, we have only 2 AMRAAMs, which is not fun. We can actually add 2 more AMRAAMs. So we're going to use the laser guided missile GPU 12, that, I believe that's the 2,000 pound one, if I'm not mistaken. GPU 12 is the 2,000 pound, right? No, that's the 500 pound ones. Okay, that's fine, as long as they're laser guided. 500, so we have 8 of them. That's great, and I think I can actually put more bags, but we're going to be a bit overweight. Yeah, and just get rid of the middle one then. So I'm going to remove this whole payload. There you go. We're fine now. I'll use, I'll get more chaff against the SAMs, especially the SA-8 and SA-15, which are more, they're more radar active SAM sites. There you go. So let's spawn in first. Let's look at the map, what we're doing. Let's set up the waypoints. Just see, by the way, how the sound is. So let's spawn in first. Let's look at the map, what we're doing. Let's set up the waypoints. Just see, by the way, how the sound is. So let's spawn in first. Let's look at the map, what we're doing. Let's set up the waypoints. Just see, by the way, how the sound is. So let's spawn in first. Oh, look at that. Flight of F-16s. Alright. And I think they actually took out the SA-15 and the SA side on the radio tower. The flight of F-16s. Alright. And I think they actually took out the SA-15 and the SA side on the radio tower. So trying to test the volume here. 15 and the SA side on the radio tower. Trying to test the volume here. Seen the SA side on the radio tower. Okay. Alright. Yep. Python 1 and 2, 3, 4. So they're going towards. This guy just came out. Nope. I guess the radio tower is still up. I mean, that one is just a little bit dangerous. I mean, let me just do like a satellite zoom here, and I'll let me show you quickly. I mean, we can potentially go for the tank factory, actually. So we can take off from Ketchum Island, fly about 100 miles to the east and take this high terrain against the SAMs. If anything, the problem that we have here is the low terrain after we're coming out of the mountains right here. So let me show you. Okay, so there's a few mountains here, and this is the tough spot. I don't have much defense. This is like an open space, and against an SA-8 and 15, it's a bit tough. So I might try to go for the tank factory. Let me just set up the coordinates here. I'm going to set these coordinates as a waypoint 17 Bravo. But first, let's just set up the airplane, right? So, different preset on DCS right here first. There we go. Okay. All right. Startup very quick. It's the usuals. Mics. Get up those laser codes first. Laser codes we have on the left CFT, which is 1574, and probably the same thing on the right CFT, which is 1574. Hide it, and we're going to continue. Alright. There you go. Alright. Ounce. Tank stop transfer. Let's gas switches. Auto and air conditioning. Oxygen. left gen switches, left engine controls, right engine controls, master switches are on, and the starter, jettison starter. I mean, I can hear them somewhere. Alright, green light. Let's get rid of that joystick. Boy. Something just exploded. Shots being fired really right above me. I don't know what the hell is going on. Well, there's a fullback 8 miles out. Oh boy, look at that. Wow, we're seeing some action. Jesus. Alright. I think I need to get up in the air much faster than... much faster. Look at these two. Look at these two coming in. Look at them. Wow, this is scary.
Low altitude. Low altitude.
Scary. Okay, let's continue with our checklist. Loading that. Oh, 3.17, I think, was it? Yes, 17 and 17 Bravo. I'm gonna set 17 right here first. Alright. 000. Altimeter 4,000 on the bingo fuel. Setting up the screens. I like to go with the air-to-air T-pod. And the 2s. And right here we're gonna go with the air-to-ground 2s and the smart weapon system right here. Bottom we're gonna go T-pod. TSD and armament packs. Perfect. Alright, walking the cockpit. Stop the conformal tanks. Stand by and store. There you go. Flaps down. And
Yaw rate. Yaw rate.
okay. What's going on with my SRS? Give me 1 second. Controls. Alrighty. Not sure why the intercom just automatically turns on. It's kind of annoying. Oh, hot mic intercom, there you go. Alright. There you go. Much better. Okay. Where were we? So we've set up the screens, right? Yep. Set up the screens.
Yaw rate.
Takeoff trim set,
Yaw
flaps
rate.
down. Let's set up the Visa seat. Okay, so we're gonna arm but keep it still safe. ICS controls auto and on. Mic. Oxygen, ICS switches. Oh, I'm being targeted by an AI? You gotta be kidding me. Is this guy gonna kill me now? From the ground? There you go. I think we're good here. Semi mode. I have an AI targeting me from the right side right here. It's it looks like We have a HIP, 2 Havocs, 2000. Okay. Alright, back to setting up the comms. Enter 1. And shit, there you go. Here, we want to put a new waypoint, and we're going to call it 17 Bravo. And we got the coordinates, which is north, 7, 0, 7, 8, 9, or 6. Go, and then we got the east, 5, 7, 0, 5, 0, 0, 4. Got the 0. East 0, 5, 7, 0, 5, 0, 0, 4. There you go. And we got the elevation, 112 feet. Yeah, we're pretty good right there. That's it. TM. So we copied everything. We have our 17 Bravo. That's going to be our target mark. Okay. Set up the brakes. Ground crew. Gonna ask to remove the wheel chocks.
Remove the wheel chocks.
Gonna set up our INS right now. Align the INS, I mean.
Copy.
And
Wheel chocks are now removed.
we're gonna go for takeoff. We're gonna make it a little bit cooler, the air conditioning, because it is hot outside. That. INS. There you go. And we'll be back with you in just a second. One thing I did notice is that what we forgot to do is... Just 1 second. Alright. Okay, I hope this gonna sound a bit better. Alright. Okay, I hope this I'm still echoing, but okay. We're gonna just continue like that on this stream, and then I'll try to fix this on the next stream. So, what I wanted to do is I wanted to see the heading that we're going to be flying in. About as soon as we take off, we're going to take about 0902, 0905, just around there, for about 100 miles. Okay, and then we're going to be going another 30 miles on a 360 heading, so pretty much just going straight north for about 30 miles. And then we're going to go towards the tank factory. What bothers me is two things. The waypoint 18, which has SAM sites, and the waypoint 17, which has SAM sites. But we're going to be looking at it on the air-to-ground radar and monitoring R2s as well. So, all right, let's just continue here. Just check on the filters quickly, because just wanna make sure. Why is it echoing? Why my stream is echoing? That's what I just want to fix. Just wanna make sure. Why is it echoing? Why my stream is echoing? That's what I just want to fix. Just wanna make sure. Why is it echoing? Why my stream is echoing? That's what I just want to fix. Just make sure. Why is it echoing? Why my stream is echoing? That's what I just want to fix. Let's test again. Testing. Let's test again. Testing. Okay. I think this is better. I think you guys can hear me actually better, right? Let's test again. Testing. Okay. I think this is better. I think you guys can hear me actually better, right? Yeah, INS is aligned. So we're gonna set it to nav. Radar on standby. We're gonna move our seat up a little bit. There you go. See my bullseye at least. Zoom in here a little bit. There you go. I think this is better. I think you guys can hear me actually better, right? Yeah, INS is aligned. So we're gonna set it to nav.
Request takeoff.
Radar on standby. Fixing. We're gonna move our seat up a little bit. There you go. See my bullseye at least. Zoom in here. There you go. I think this is better. Just start.
Request takeoff.
On standby. Fixing. We're gonna move our seat up a little bit. There you go. step and nose and tail. That will go back here. There you go. So we're almost over the weight, maximum weight limit. I feel like we're gonna have to play around with that TSD. There we go. Got some crosswind. We're not gonna take the full runway. We'll take the first quarter of the runway and just gonna do a backtrack. Okay. I'll set up my seat to make sure that I'm comfortable. Our main menu. And I think that we can U-turn right here. So, takeoff checklist. Flaps down. 3 greens. Go. Stay armed. Cockpit locked. We're good. Go up to 80%. Then stick halfway. Let go of the brakes and afterburners. Positive rate of climb, gear up. The nose down a little bit just because it allows after the takeoff to bring the nose up and gain speed. We're gonna turn off the lights. Gonna be a little bit more stealth as much as we can. After the takeoff, we're gonna turn right to 09er 25. Stay in this direction for about 50 miles. So the way we can count it is let's put the waypoint from where we just took off, and I believe that was waypoint 15. Yep. 46 miles in. We have 94 to go. We're gonna climb to Angel 25 or Angel 30, and turn on our master, armor master switch. It's hot, and we can see the waypoints right here on our radar, on the left radar, the air-to-air radar. So we can see 17, and the tank factory is just around between 17 and 18 right there. So it's kind of like in the middle. What we can do in the meantime while we're climbing, I'm gonna set the autopilot actually. To the autopilot mode, I'm going to select Angel 30, select it, and turn on the autopilot. There you go. And I want us to travel about Mach 0.9, 859. At around, I think, 90% for the engines. Which should be just fine. There you go. Okay. Alright, next we can there you go, much better. Now we can see very sharp where the waypoints are. Go back to the menu, and we can switch to the air-to-ground radar. There we go. We're gonna switch to it. We're gonna be at the real beaming map, the RBM mode. Heck, we can even go to the IGMT mode with the ground moving targets as well. But the refresh rate, as you notice, will be a bit slower. Let us actually zoom out 40 miles, and let's turn down the gain. Let's do probably around 4 actually. There you go. Maybe even 3. And we can turn on the not turn on, but we can increase the so we turn down the contrast, but we can increase the gain. So. One is pretty much the highest. Alright. There you go. What I like to do is, if I have my air-to-ground on, I'll have at least the 2s on the left side, so I can just kind of keep track of both, what's really happening on the air-to-air side, any incoming threats, and you can also see what's going on the ground. So. So we're a bit offset on the angle. It's first of all, if we want to, we're gonna use half just for the faster refresh rate, and we're gonna move our half to the left side of the air-to-ground mode because we know we're looking at the tank factory between the waypoint 17 and 18. And we're gonna take a bit left. So we're gonna select the heading mode on the autopilot. We're gonna go to autopilot. It is on heading mode. We're gonna go to our HSI and we're gonna select the heading of 085. So there you go, 085 on the heading. We're gonna select heading and put the 085 and airplane is gonna switch to the heading that we just selected. Now, the heading and the navigation mode is available only on the air-to-ground and only on the navigation mode for the radar, not on the air-to-air. We are 50 miles out from our waypoint, so we have another 50 to go before we start turning towards our target. And we can look at the twos and we can see that everything is clean and there are no air threats for now. I can also go back to the Weasel seat and turn on the laser. And we're gonna go back to we're gonna go to the T-pod right here. We're gonna set our laser approach with 1574. And we have the target at 17 Bravo. The waypoint. And you wanna put it right here where it says stab. This is where you put the waypoint. And as you can see, the laser will automatically guide itself to that waypoint. Okay. Now we can use the expanded mode. And if we take control, there you go. So we just took control of the bottom MFD. You see the 3 lines or the 4 lines right here. We can actually go auto position forward and kind of zoom in on the target right here and see if we have anything interesting going on. And it looks like this might be the factory right here. So we need to penetrate this, right? So what I can do right now is I can cue this. There you go. I can cue this. That's the factory right there. And we can do like an auto track. As you can see, it says ATRK, which is auto tracking this specific objective. There you go. And I can mark it. As soon as I mark, it says mark 1. So we have it marked. Okay, so we can always go back to this. And it should also appear on our TSD, right? Now, I have marked it. I'm gonna switch to the target mode if I want to target it. If I target this, I have designated it. 1 second. 73 miles out. We're going to be turning left soon. What worries me the most is the SA-15 sight and the SA-10, I think, sight. Yeah, that's not really my favorite. Out of bound. I have to go back to it. Go back to 17 shift Bravo. There you go. And this is the target. Designated. We are 100 miles out, so we can start turning left, and we need to go on a north track, which is 360 on the heading. So I'm just going to go quickly to my HSI. I'm going to put 360 on the heading. Airplane's going to start turning left automatically. And while it's turning, and you can see right here actually the waypoint that we just set for ourselves. We go watch the twos. We got to be very careful from that SA-8 site. Okay, here on this station, I'm gonna go to 17 shift Bravo. I'm gonna focus on where we're going, just so I understand where are we approximately 40 miles out from the waypoint. Okay, this is where we are. We're flying towards our waypoint. Now, I'm going to be switching the screens right now, so I'm going to set this to 2s, and I'm going to be setting this to the T-pod. Just much easier for me to work with. I'm going to take control of the T-pod. Okay, so let me just increase the contrast here. There we go. I have control of the T-pod. In the meantime, on the left MFD, I'm going to go to the Smart Weapons page. Oh, because it's in control, okay. Oh, I have the GBU 10s, that's why. Right, okay. What we're going to do is, we want to drop all the GBU 10s right away. So what I'm going to do is going to go to the air to ground, select again all the GBU 12s, go to auto and ripple multiple. There you go. And in quantity, so I have 8. I want to drop at least 6 of them. So I'm going to press this and until it says 6, so the quantity says 6, and I can do an interval, let's say about 100, 200 milliseconds, and there you go. So now I'm going to drop 6 out of 8 GBU 12s. I'm going to turn off autopilot here for a second, take manual control, master switch on. Our 2s, where's our 2s? There's our 2s. And we're going to start descending a little bit here and start heading to 260 for our waypoint. And we're going to watch out for that SA8, SA15 site. I'm probably going to wait until we're a beam, so I have an easier way to defend against the 2 sites. I'm going to wait until we're at least on a heading of 210 approximately, and we're going to start turning left. In the meantime, I'm just going to be descending to about Angel 20. Targeted by an SA-10. That's what I was worried about, is the SAM sites, and I just got shot. I'm gonna be defending. Some chaff. Trying to descend as fast as I can. Okay. Still targeting me. Okay.
Over G, over G, over G, over G.
The SA-10 side. That's pretty much what I was worried about. We should be in the clear. Okay. Get a higher resolution map. More seconds. Usually takes longer the farther the further the what you would call it, the target. So I'm flying pretty low, so it's a very tough image to picture here. But it's gonna keep on updating. Shit, we got an SA-15 site right on our 9 o'clock. And an SA-8 site. There are 3 sites right in front of us, and this is actually a death mission, so I actually believe we're gonna die here. I'm not gonna lie to you. We're gonna try to go as low as we can. And I use the terrain masking here. I don't want to go faster than Mach 1 or slower than Mach 9, so I have the most
Low altitude.
best ability to avoid the SAMs, if anything, in that speed before maneuverability.
Low altitude.
40 seconds.
Low altitude.
40 seconds.
Low altitude.
Miles out. A bit too late for this, so we're gonna go back down here quickly. To add a little bit more speed here. You know what the issue is? I forgot to set up the fuse, and that's why I couldn't pickle. I'm gonna go back.
Low altitude.
Need some more speed here.
Low altitude.
Turn. as fast as much as we can to avoid that SA-15 side. There we go, pickle, times 6, and we're defending.
Pull up, pull up, pull up, pull up.
So we hit the factory a little bit. We have 2 more GBUs that we can go ahead and pickle on that factory. Try to do another pop-up maneuver here. What I've noticed is we needed like 2,000 pound bombs, not the 500s. 500s are not doing much damage here. Alright, so we're flying again in between SA-815 site, 7 miles out. We're going to start going up. I'm just gonna hold the pickle button and pickle times 2, and we're gonna be defending again.
Pull up, pull up, pull up, pull up.
Over G, over G.
Head back to the mountains, to where we came from. We can even see that there are GPUs right there. A bit inaccurate, honestly. And you know why, guys? Because of the auto tracking. That's why. So we're gonna head back to where we came from. We're gonna open our TSD. There we go. Just super high contrast. And we're gonna go back to where we came from, waypoint 15. That's our base. Is it not available anymore, the base? No, it isn't. Huh. Okay. Here's why it's doing that, but okay. Let's see if we can go back up. It's more altitude from the SAMs. cool. Okay, here we are at Angel 30. Going to avoid that, let's say 15 sites. I believe I know why. 1 second. HSI. Go nav. Spread this. No, still wouldn't for some reason. I'm not sure why. Not sure why this is happening. Wouldn't let me update for some reason. I'm not sure why. I think it's probably like a bug or a glitch or something. Kind of weird, to be honest. Let me turn into my steer point. But that's okay. Know exactly where to go. Interesting. Okay, that's not where I really want to go, so I'm gonna have to change that. Wouldn't let me change the steering point, which is weird. There you go, heading, what was it, 200? The heading. You know what? Hold on. Let's go to main, I think, Mike. Ah. Doesn't work. Interesting. Our airport is right there, so we're gonna start descending very soon. There you go. Beautiful aircraft. There's no continuous development on this one. Pra 29er, 260 miles out, 2000. Oh. Technically, we can go after it. 120. I turn off the autopilot here. Sending. we're gonna need to fly back to the tank factory. This time we're gonna maybe try to fly direct to waypoint 16 and off the 16 to the tank factory. We can try that. Visual traffic on upwind to land. Traffic turning left base. Alright, 250. Flaps down, gear down. Master switch safe. Short final, caution traffic. A little bit too high, but I think we're gonna be just fine here. Some elevator braking as well. Should be able to get out in the next taxiway. It's actually not a bad landing. Down our spoiler. Here's some traffic. Hitman, clear runway. Alright. Can actually open the cockpit a bit and breathe some fresh air. Alrighty.
Low altitude. Low altitude.
Ooh, okay. So, we're gonna rearm right now. Look at the AMRAAMs. The two bags. So we're gonna ask ground crew to rearm. 12s. We're gonna go with the GB. Or go with 3 paveway, actually. That's more penetration here. We are gonna go with 3 for the 31s. We can do GPS good, right? Oh, we're gonna go with the laser guided JDAM 3-1. Sorry, 24s. There you go. Paveway 3. Bags are still there. Like I said, we're gonna use more flare this time. I mean, more chaff. Chaff works just a bit better against the radar sounds. Refuel and rearm, and we're gonna also ask for any kind of repairs just in case needed. And it's gonna take about 3 minutes, 3 to 4 minutes. So see you guys in a second. So, full chocks, please. guess they're doing something. Not sure why. That's probably like a bug. We'll see you in a couple of minutes. still being repaired or something? Sounds like we're being repaired. Sure. Start up the engines and we're gonna check it out, so okay. Hips north of here, 40 miles out. Actually, the AI killed 2 hips, two left, so. In the meantime, the engine start. Let's check out on the F10 map again. So from here, we can go to Bandera past waypoint 16, and then again from waypoint 16, we can just dive into the tank factory again. So I guess this is what we're gonna do, and that's in a heading of 100, about 35 miles, 37 miles. We can definitely do that. Let's see what else is going on here. Curious what else is going on here in Bandera. Hog. Hog is actually Bandera Pass. Okay. Second engine. Why is it not letting me switch? Different waypoint, but I'm not getting.
Refueling complete.
It wouldn't let me switch a different waypoint. I'm not sure why. Huh. Interesting. Let's figure this out right now. In the meantime, quick alignment here.
Rearming complete. Unable to comply. Wheel chocks are now in place.
Alright. there we go. I think I finally fixed it. Believe it or not, so... Wow. I'm not sure if it's a bug or that's how the airplane is programmed. Okay. Alright, everything else is aligned. Let's remove the wheel chocks. I get the laser pulse quickly. Still at 1574. 1574 and 157. Let's hide the out. Alrighty. Okay. Got fuel. Pretty much set. We're set and we are ready to go. I need to go to the ornament page. Did it put in the GPUs? It did. I'm not sure why it doesn't, what was it, the 24s, right? Hold on. Go through. I'm gonna refuel. And we got GPU 24A cable. Okay. Go to ornament page. Not the air-to-ground deliveries, right? Ornament page. There you go. Where is ground load? There it is. Fine. Okay. There's the ground load. Yep. 224s. Oh, there's 24. There you go. Load. And I think we have to set. Go back to there to ground. There you go. Gonna do auto. This time we're actually gonna do multiple of 3. No interval, so I just want them to kind of drop maybe 100 right away. And we're gonna use the tail fuse because we need the bomb to penetrate the building a little bit, and then to to explode. All right, so we're set here. There we go. Ground radar. Go. These wheel chocks are off. And we are ready to taxi. Seems like our wheel chucks are still on.
Chief, remove the wheel chocks. Copy. Wheel chocks are now removed.
There you go. Cockpit. Go. Still out. Takeoff trim.
Yaw rate. Yaw rate.
Okay. Just 1 second. Alright, there you go. Sorry, I had to take on this call. I wasn't able to speak. Okay, let's go. We're flying to Bandar Abbas first. Directly from there, we're gonna take heading 100 east towards that tank factory. Go. Flaps are down.
Yaw rate.
Takeoff trim
Yaw
set.
rate.
SEAD is armed. Cockpit is locked. Abnormalities. We have a frog food coming in hot 40 miles out, just northwest of us. Interesting. I'm not gonna really pay attention to him for now. And a frog food is not a thing that I should be scared of anyways. 30 miles in hot. This guy's coming in really, really fast as far as I can tell. can definitely go and take a look at that frog foot. Be a problem taking him, the F-15, and then right after that we can pretty much go and engage the tank factory again. Gonna make a turn here. There you go. Let's pull up to 80%. Take halfway. Wheel brakes off and afterburner. Rockfoot is 20 miles out. Interesting. Engage, I think, that Frogfoot right away, so I'm gonna arm the master switch. And I think set that he's at 10,000 at 311, 308 on the bearing, 18 miles out. I don't know, he's definitely got someone at 4,000. It's weird. Oh, that might be him actually. There he is. Twismo, PWS, know what I mean? Let's see what's going on here. .333, 1,000, hip, beaming, 30 miles out. 1,000. Miles. There's an SA-8 site right there. Hopefully we're not gonna, it's not gonna engage us. Let's see. I am more interested on that hip, to be honest with you. Oh, he's gonna be, and I actually see it, I got visual. Right there. He was just hiding just behind the mountains. I'm gonna aim my bore sight. I'm like right here. There he is. clean visual of him. Got a very clean visual of that hip. Master switch is on. But he's not gonna go into my radar. To my radar. Is it 336? What?
Pull up, pull up, pull up, pull up.
You landed somewhere. There he is. I'm gonna have to just gun him down. Box 3. And nice splash. Nice splash. Alright. We can just go back to where we were. Waypoint 16, I believe. Waypoint 16, right? Yeah, there it is. There is still something at Delta 24. Interesting. I mean, we can always take a look at it later. I want to go towards our waypoint, so we're gonna go and gain some altitude here. Start turning towards my problem is that SA-15 side in the back. Turning to heading 073 towards waypoint 16, which is the Bandar Abbas airport, and from there we're going to go on a heading of 100 towards our tank factory, which we've designated as target point 17 Bravo. And this time we're attacking from the west. The terrain is flat. Be hard to mask around that terrain. Last time we came in from the east and we had the mountains to protect us from the SAM side, so this time we don't have anything except our chaff to protect us. You actually see that circle in the HUD. It is our waypoint 16, that's where we're flying to. Anyways, we're gonna turn on the laser. Here we go. Gonna be slowly climbing to Angel 20. Shouldn't be any threats except for that SA-10 side. But I hope we're going to be good there. In the meantime, we could possibly turn on the air-to-ground radar. We don't have... AUX is not giving us anything really for now. Switch the air-to-ground radar, which is above the range. But what we can do is we can actually take a look at 5.24. Right here, do like an opposite hold and switch the air-to-ground radar, go quickly to the heading and continue on the 070 heading. Okay, there you go. Actually continue to the factory. Hold on a second. You know what? Let's actually continue to the factory. Shift B. There you go. We're gonna switch our autopilot to nav mode. So we need to go to the HSI and click the nav, and it's gonna just follow the nav. Meantime, we're going to take control of that air-to-ground radar. Switch to the T-pod right here. Set 1574. There you go. Manual tracking. Expand and continuous designation. And the laser is automatically on the 17 Bravo waypoint. So. The only thing that I'm worried about is the SAMs, so I'm going to be looking at the 2s right here, just in case. Take control of that. I want to take control of that and turn off the game. There you go. 0.3 mile radius right here. Designate. I'm going to go to the HRM mode. Let's see what's happening here. So it is. It's on my blind zone, so let's just go left a bit here. Let's go to the HSM at 060. An 8-degree. 090. Sorry. My bad, 090, there it is. I hope that's enough. Switching to the 2s again. Doesn't look like we have any SAMs. I'm going to turn off the autopilot actually. I'm going to use my laser. There you go. And let's see what that factory, there it is. So here's the factory. designated and Tyrrell at 19. I want to make sure we have all the GPUs selected. And I'm just going to turn on the 2s here. There you go. So, I'm gonna throw only the 2 GPUs on the left factory, and then I'm gonna do a circle and throw the last GPU on the right factory. Aerial 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and pickle. Oh, Jesus Christ! What the hell was that? What the hell happened here? What the hell?
Yaw break. Yaw break.
What the hell happened to my aircraft? I don't know what the hell happened there. I can't even control the aircraft. Interesting. You know what? At least I ejected. I don't know what the hell happened to my aircraft right there. Interesting. I didn't. I mean, I've never seen anything like this. That was interesting, honestly. That was very interesting. Oh boy. Well, I think that's enough for today. I'm gonna continue tomorrow. It's not a bad stream. I mean, I'm still getting used to it. So came in from the east, from the south, and then we went north, and came in from the east, avoiding the 2 SA-15, SA-10, and SA-8 sites. And we actually damaged the factory. So, yeah. Well, thank you guys for watching. I'm gonna improve with the streaming for sure, and with the flying too. Truthfully, I don't know what happened here, but we're gonna try now to make this kind of